we create some nice decorators that intercept our app and automatically discover the routes. We also made it very easy for them to be registered here. Like you can now create another controller, call it whatever controller, and it still registers. Actually, alright, so in this video, before Devin takes your job, I'm going to show you how you can restructure and make nice NodeJS application. So we are going to build NodeJS API. So stick with me as we start. So we're going to, let's move to VS Code here. So we're going to make directory. We're going to call it before Devin took, yeah, before Devin, that's, I think that is okay. So let's move to before Devin. So inside here, just normal JS applications pm init -y. So this is going to create a package JSON here. So in here we're going to install a couple of dependencies, and we're going to write some scripts. This is going to be a series kind of a video, so that I explain everything as we move. So I don't know how many series it is going to be, but it's going to be a kind of a series, so that I can explain everything, so that you understand everything, so that when you will be starting your new Node.js application or Express application, you write something cool. So I've been doing Node.js for around 5 years. So there are some hassles I've been going through that I just want to also help you sort them out. So like if there's this application that I wrote, let's move to my GitHub very quick. Was it this one or the other one? Yes, this one, 5 years ago. I realized the code is good, yes. The code is good here. The code is good. If you look at the index page, the code is good. If you can look at it, it's good here. But there is something that keeps on repeating, which I want to help you get rid of. So this was back then when Node.js we were creating server like this from HTTP. Right now we are just using Express to do everything. So back then we were doing something like we have routes. So I want to get rid of this route completely. So here you will have to register all your routes. Your routes will be also all be here. So I want to help you get rid of like registering route every now and then, so that the module that you create register routes automatically, right? It register route automatically, and you also register controllers. Like right now I'm calling this controller here the restaurant controller. If you move to the restaurant controller right here, it's this, right? It's calling this. So I want also to get rid of that. And also if you look at this thing very well, I'm always like api.post, api.get, I also want to get rid of that. I don't want to be writing api.get, api.post. I don't want that. I want something like a decorator to intercept request, which also again intercept route so that it can be discovered automatically, so that I don't write API.get. So I write something cool. I'm also going to remove this. I'm also going to remove the request and response parameters that also always assigned to an HTTP method, a HTTP verb, right? I'm also going to get rid of that. So stick around as I going to do that. So let's go move back to the project here and continue with the installation. So we're going to install these two. We're going to install this. So we said TypeScript. So going to express, reflect metadata, TS node, and also those. Let's install those. Sorry, I missed something here. Let's install NodeMon now. We will continue with the story as time goes. So yarn add NodeMon as dev dependency. So let's write some cool code here. So we have this, we want to make some scripts that we will be running. So we have dev. So what we have, Typescript. Right, so I can just leave this alone. So next we are going to create is we're going to create our tsconfig dot, we're going to create JSON. So inside our tsconfig file, we have the following. So we have compile option. So inside the compile option we have target to 7, target to be version 17, but I'm just going to use ES 6, with my script 6. I'm also going to module to be common JS module, right? So ensure I write lowercase common JS. Next is an output directory to be list distribution. I think to make it strict to true, this is this configuration that will help us do our thing. The interrupt to be true, and also experimental decorator, since we're going to decorate most of our things, we're also going to activate that. We're also going to the emit decorator metadata. We're also going to activate that. Alright. So next thing, we're going to exclude our node modules, like always, right? So we're done with the configuration. There's nothing much we need to do here. So next thing we're going to do is create the SRC folder. So inside the SRC folder, we're going to create our server.js file, right? We're going to create our this file here, right? So it's that. All right. So stick around for the next video. So in the next video, we're going to work on the server folder. We're also going to work on the route interceptors. And also going to work on the controllers. So stick around for the next video.